they're just another team on our schedule that we got to get by. So.
Do you know many guys that are there? I know there's been a lot of turnover.
Yeah. I probably know about like 15 guys are still there, still on the roster.
We know you talked to Trotter before Missouri. Have you talked to any of those guys about this game?
Yeah, I talked to one of their starting safety there. He called me after the game. He told me he was coming, so yeah, ready for that.
Which starting safety?
Kencora Tarnu. Yeah.
When you watch them, obviously they're running a new offense. What do you see from West Virginia on offense?
They move fast. They try to get the ball snapped under 15 seconds. So we're preparing for that, and we're getting ready. They got some good players. So
how do you emulate that in practice?
Just running two huddle and stuff like that. Just our scout team is doing a really good job of just lining up, getting back to the ball, just putting a lot of emphasis on just moving fast. So.
We talked to Coach DK and he talked about your growth since you got here and your voice.
Yeah.
When you reflect on who you were when you stepped foot in January versus now, where do you think you've really taken the biggest steps forward?
I guess just gaining confidence in myself, learning a different scheme, and just going out there and executing it. You go out there and use your voice. That projects confidence. So definitely using my voice and standing here, getting extra work, stuff like that.
Has it been hard? I know you played like middle linebacker at West Virginia, but has it been hard to find your voice here?
Not really. The guys were really welcoming when I got here. There's no egos here. Everybody's the same person here, so it's been fairly easy.
Trey, what do you see from their running back that put up a lot of yards last week?
He runs the ball hard. He's a bigger back. They got a couple guys that they rotate, but we expect two to be their main guy in short yardage, and he just runs hard. So.
Was Nico on the roster at West Virginia?
Yeah, he was.
So what did you see from him in practice last year, behind the scenes?
He's a competitor. Nico's a guy who waited his turn. He's getting his turn now, but he competes. He stays level-headed, even getting benched and stuff like that. He stays level-headed. So.
What's it like preparing for a team that uses several quarterbacks?
You never know. But that's our goal every week, to get through the next guy. So. Whoever they're gonna put out there, our goal is to run them into the turf. So.
And then DK talked about you guys don't have a lefty exactly to emulate having a lefty. What's that like?
It's just knowing their tendencies, and that's kind of hard. Like Coach DK said, not having a left-handed quarterback, being able to do some of the things they do. But it's just something that we're watching and we're preparing for.
You guys were out there so much against Missouri. Did you start to feel that after a while? I can imagine you had 13 tackles yourself. It's a lot of plays out there.
Yeah, towards the end of the game, we started to feel it a lot. But we're doing a good job in practice of just running tempo because at the end of the day, they ran like 90 plays against Pittsburgh. So we're preparing for that again.
What do you guys have to do better on 3rd and 4th down?
Just staying disciplined. We jumped off sides a lot on 3rd down, gave them free yards, free plays, and so just staying disciplined.
Bengali said you love wrestling guys in the locker room. Does that help your tackle game at 13? He says you're an overly aggressive guy.
Yeah, a little bit. Those guys, they be trying me a little bit, so I got to show them who the big brother is. So.
Do you have siblings?
I do. I got 4 sisters and 1 brother. Yeah.
You wrestle with brother older or younger than you?
Yeah, he's older than me. Yeah, he used to be getting after me a lot, but as I started getting older and bigger than him, I got the best on. Yeah.
What was it like during the bye week seeing the young guys get more action?
It was good because it was needed. They haven't had a lot of live action a little bit, and like Coach Lipo told us today in our team meeting room, like with our linebacker situation, on Thursday Bengali got hurt, and then on Saturday John got ejected, and it was Logan's turn. So just like that, those guys getting those reps, they're very important.